Okay, hey everybody, this is Dave from PWC Brackets. So I'm gonna try to keep this as short and as simple as possible. If you've been on my website, you've noticed that I've added a 60-watt speaker. We do have a brand new 60-watt speaker. We are taking pre-orders on it now. I'm gonna show you some of the differences between the two. But before you do any purchasing, I want you to understand that if you have a JBL or UE Megaboom, or you plan on buying one, you might definitely watch this video till the end. We'll be right back. We'll explain everything that we need. Be right back. All right, so you're back. This is something you're interested in. So let me go over a couple of things real quick. What I've done for you is I've taken apart a UE Megaboom. This is a UE Megaboom right here. Okay, I've taken this speaker apart. A lot of the JBLs are exactly like this. There's a couple others that don't have the same setup. So just want you to understand what you're getting into, okay? The UE Megaboom is a great speaker for a room, but not for application. The reason why is because we need forward-facing speakers. So when we're riding the jet ski, we have speakers facing at us. The issue here is you can already see I have a speaker here and I have a speaker here. This is a resonator. This is not a speaker. It just gives a little bit of bass. Excuse me, that's all it does. So with that being said, you can't hear both speakers at the same time. That's the issue. If you have a Megaboom, Mega Blast, JBL Charge 3, 2, 4, they're all set up the same way, so you're losing sound. It's not a good option. This is great for a room like this or a garage or anything like that because it is 360-degree sound. That's where my speaker comes in, okay? This is basically our 50-watt speaker right here, and I've taken it apart for you so you can see the speakers are directly facing at you, okay? That's why our speaker is louder. This speaker is 50 watts. This one's 36 watts. Most of the JBLs are 30 watts. Also, this one has a volume knob on the side. We'll touch on that in just a minute. Any one of my speakers, I definitely suggest doing the wireless puck. What this wireless puck does is it allows you to control the speaker from anywhere on your jet ski, okay? It's pretty simple. It's real easy. It's just a wireless little puck. It uses, it connects. You connect it to your cell phone, and it can control these speakers, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go over a couple of features on my speakers so you understand what you're getting into. So right now, I just told you I dropped a 60-watt speaker, okay? And I'm going to show you the two differences. This is the 50-watt. This is the 60-watt, okay? The 60-watt does not have the volume knob on the side. We kept the volume over here, okay? Everything else is pretty much the same. It uses USB-C charging. It has a memory card slot. It has a regular USB backwards charging. It also has an auxiliary cord input. And the waterproof is pretty much the same on both of these. Are IP67 rated. If you notice, I've already put some dielectric grease in there. The reason why we put the dielectric grease in there, and you should do it on any speaker, even if you don't buy mine, it just helps to keep water out. It's really good for protecting electronics, and you can still charge it without it having any type of feature problems. Also, the difference in the 50-watt and the 60-watt, it's not much. The 60-watt is definitely louder, so I would definitely, if you want more volume, the $19.99 is going to be worth it. The reason why, we're not getting rid of either one of these speakers. Both of these speakers work great. A lot of people love this volume knob. It's very convenient. I actually do like it. But we went with something a little slimmer, and the reason why is because we have a new double-up system we're working on right now, which will allow you to mount two of these side by side like this on a Sea-Doo glove box, or two of them on a Yamaha. We're actually working on a VX and GP to where you can mount them on the side of the ski. But you can mount this on an FX. You can mount two of them side by side. We have some different ways of doing it. So that was the reason we went with this. And I promise you guys, this thing doubled up is ridiculously loud. I'm talking ridiculously loud. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do is we shot a video of two of these. I'm going to put that on the end of this video. You can stop watching if you want, or you continue watching if you want to, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, two of these is ridiculous. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do two of these, okay? You can double up on these. The only thing is we were trying to get away from the thickness. It's a little bit thicker. You can see it. The height is pretty much the same. And again, you could double up on these. But if you're going to do maximum volume and you wanted to do like a dual speaker setup, you're definitely going to want to do the 260 watts. They both have EQs built in. This one has like a bass EQ, a 3D EQ, and a mids and highs EQ. We suggest the mids and highs EQ. This one does the same thing. Again, this is no thrills. I mean, it's just turn it on, turn it off, volume, everything's on here. And the reason why we suggest the puck again is because when we mount it on our ski, the speakers are also forward facing on this one. The controls are on the back side. So it's really hard to get to. We typically just want to use this, especially with this speaker. It's going to make it a lot easier to control. This speaker, not so much, because you can still pause and play and turn your volume up and down. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please contact us. I'm trying to keep it as honest and as fair and basically give you guys the knowledge that you need to make informed purchases. If you do not buy my speaker, that's not a problem, but definitely look into something that has forward-facing speakers. The UE Megaboom, I love it. It's a great speaker, but I took this apart for you guys, okay? This was a $200 speaker. I ripped it apart so you guys can see what you're getting. Not a bad speaker, just not for our particular application. And this is also set up on the JBL. So before you purchase those, definitely look into ours, because I don't want you calling me telling me you couldn't hear it at 35 miles an hour. And the reason why was because you chose one of these speakers. Our speakers usually get anywhere between 45 to 55 miles an hour, sometimes more, depending on what kind of music you're listening to and how good your hearing is. So with that said, ride safe, ride loud, guys. I'm out of here. And also, I want you to know something. Our drivers are bigger than these. These are 35 millimeter, these are 45 millimeter, and these are 50 millimeter. So again, that's just how we're doing. I don't have this one taken apart, but just know that it does have the forward-facing speakers, and I wanted you guys to know what the difference was. So 60 watts, 50 watts. This one is $20 more. That's for you to decide if it's worth it. Ride safe, ride loud. I think it is. It's definitely noticeably louder. And we're happy to bring this back because our old speaker was a square speaker, and it was really loud, really nice, but we just had some waterproof problems that we had to deal with. We've got them all situated, but now we have this speaker that's waterproof, ready to go. Ride safe, ride loud, guys. Hope to see you soon. Okay, so first of all, I want to say it's awesome that you're doing the double up system. Prepare to be blown away. These things are really loud. I'm going to show you real quick how to pair these two speakers together. It's really easy. I mean, it's as easy as pushing a couple buttons, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So what you want to do is you want to take both your speakers, okay? You want to turn one on. You're going to hold the button. When it fires up, you're going to double click it until it turns yellow. Then you're going to fire the other one up. Sorry. Fire the other one up. Then we're going to double click it. Click it 3 times till it turns yellow. What's happening is now these two are connected. Now we need to connect to this one. So then you just go to your phone, put on your Bluetooth, search for the Soundwav. These are my test speakers, so on me it might be a little different. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we've paired both of these speakers together. And let me just tell you, Scotty, this is the first time he's actually hearing this. So I'm going to turn it up real quick, and then I'm going to get his reaction on how loud this actually is. So we'll do, let's see, we've been listening to this shit all day long, but anyway. So let's see what this sounds like with double speakers.
No one likes living with a broken phone.
You broke your phone.
All right, double speakers with PWC brackets. This is the dual setup. I mean.